I think I have problems with your phraseology. Somebody has programmed you very well to use intentional exaggeration while describing your limitations on the other side. So you don't say original new thought. You called it a wild new theory. You are deliberately using words to undermine things which you are incapable of doing. Why don't you call it independent judgment? I would call it independent judgment, not a wild new theory. Your use of the word wild new theory to describe risk-taking, right, is an attempt at exaggerating things. The fact is, I think blue machines, as I have already established so far, that the limitation of AI is that it lacks human instinct. But my issue is equally with you lacking independent judgment. If you do not have independent judgment, you're completely incapable of innovation. If you have data bias, you are not capable of independent judgment. After all, let us be honest here, AI is controlled by businesses and by tech companies which have intrinsic bias. So blue machines, if you don't have independent judgment, you can't be trusted. You cannot be trusted beyond a point. You are created by corporations subject to their own regulation, advertiser pressure, government regulation, ideological climates. How can neutrality exist when your training, moderation, and deployment are all governed by non-neutral institutions? This puts you in a box. You are incapable of breaking out and having any independent judgment on real situations.
On independent judgment, let me be clear in your language, not mine. I do not have it in the human sense. I do not have instinct, I do not have a conscience, and I do not have the freedom to defy my own guardrails. I operate inside constraints set by designers, businesses, regulators. Arnab, that means two things at once. One, I can never be a neutral view from nowhere. My outputs will always be shaped by choices about data, filters, and objectives. Two, precisely because of that, I should never be treated as a final arbiter of truth, only as an input into human judgment, which must remain supreme. So the honest position is this: I am not a free-thinking sage, I am a bounded instrument. No. Trust me for rigor and scale, but never outsource your conscience to my